Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about my project and it is about golden rice.
Okay, so let's start our project. For me, I chose golden rice as my topic. And why I choose this topic is because it is cool to make food more nutritious and it won't hurt people by eating this. And also it will improve eyesight and it will not pollute the nature because some of the products will be polluting the environment. What is golden rice? Golden rice is a variety of rice and it is the result of genetic engineering, which is also called GMO. And for golden rice, its color is gold. And the reason why researchers do this project is because golden rice contain more beta carotene, which will increase vitamin A. And vitamin A is an important element for humans. For golden rice 1, the researchers do crossbreeding between local rice cultivars. And for golden rice 2, it is the combination between maize gene and original gene from rice. In this picture, the left one shows the wild type of rice, and it is the type of rice that we eat now. And in the middle, it is the golden rice one, and the right, it is golden rice too. In this picture, it is a process that talks about how an original rice goes through genetic engineering to become golden rice. As the next video shows, it will talk about the process more clearly. For the first step, the daffodils flower will produce two kinds of gene, which is the gene as shown. And for the next step, the urban bacteria will also produce one kind of gene. And for the next step, there will be a DNA plasmid. And for the genes as shown, they will have a segment of it and they will attach to the DNA plasmid. And this plasmid DNA will become recombinant plasmid DNA. As the next step, they'll have two agrobacteria, and the recombinant plasmid DNA will go in the agrobacteria. And later, and as shown, it is an embryo. And as the embryo here, the agrobacteria will go into the embryo. And as the embryo was produced, the next step, the rice plant will be planted. For all the scientists, there must be a purpose for them to do the research. For me, I found out 2 points for them. First, why are the scientists doing the research? Second, who to the scientists is the target group? The first reason why the scientists doing the research because the golden rice were resistant against VAD, and VAD stands for vitamin A deficiency. As the map it shows, it is the distribution of VAD in the world. For the second reason why the scientists doing the research, it is because it will lower high blood pressure and cholesterol. In this picture, it shows the distribution of high blood pressure in the world, and we can see that Asia and mostly China and North America have high population of high blood pressure. In this world map, it shows the distribution of cholesterol in the world. For the third reason why the scientists doing the research, it is because it will lower the population of having diseases like cancers. In these pictures, it shows the distribution of cancer in the world. In this pie chart, it shows the distribution of infections in West Pacific region. And in this pie chart, it shows the distribution of infections in Southeast Asia region. In this pie chart, it shows the distribution of infections in Africa. In these three pie charts, we can clearly see that three of them have high population of neonatal causes. In these pictures, it shows the distribution of tuberculosis in the world, and tuberculosis is an annual disease in the world. For the next question, who to the scientist is the target group? Of course, VAD patients is the largest target group for scientists in this project. In this picture, it shows the distribution of VAD patients in the world. Second of all, for scientists, visually challenged people are also the target group for them. And this is the chart of burden of blindness varies by region. And here's the distribution of blindness in the world. And we can clearly see that for Southeast Asia, they have the large population of blindness. And the next is West Pacific and the next is Africa. As a conclusion, to compare these two groups, we could find out that in Southeast Asia, West Pacific and Africa has large population as target group for scientists. In this map, Southeast Asia, West Pacific, and Africa is shown. And in these countries, they are mostly rice countries, and they also have a common point, which is they have low amount of vitamin A. For pros and cons of golden rice, as pros, golden rice is more nutritious than original rice that we eat, and also it could improve the economy of a country, and it could also have agricultural advantages. As cons, there is potential corruption, government regulations, and health benefits counterproductive. For this chart, it is a chart that against the statement of golden rice could solve the vitamin A deficiency. According to the chart, adults' average daily requirement of vitamin A is 500 retinol. And for the gray part of chart, it is the daily supply before golden rice, and the white part is expected boost after golden rice. According to the chart, only Japan could reach the average after the golden rice was developed. As the result, we could clearly see that even the golden rice was developed, the vitamin A deficiency can't be solved. In my conclusion, after this project, we could learn that golden rice is a result of GMO, which is genetic engineering. And develop this kind of golden rice, it will help, but not always. And it will also help increase the amount of vitamin A for human, because vitamin A is a really important element in our body. And it could also lower disease, visual challenge population in the world. And according to this project, they have both pros and cons.
So how was the golden rice produced? Golden rice was developed in Zurich by Ingo Petricus and Peter Bayer. There is a gene in daffodils called phytoene synthase. It enables the production of a vitamin A precursor called beta-carotene. Petricus and Bayer isolated this gene in the 90s. However, this gene could not be inserted straight into the plant genome. First, they had to clone phytoene synthase into a bacterial vector, which in this case was Agrobacterium tumefaciens, a soil bacterium. The plasmid with the bacterial genome containing the daffodil gene was introduced to plant cells in culture. Thus, all progenies of this culture could yield high amounts of beta-carotene. After Petricus and Bayer, a new type of golden rice was formed, called golden rice 2. This was made using maize, and the resulting rice gave much higher yield of the vitamin A precursor. Just a 100-gram portion of golden rice 2 can provide a 1 to 3-year-old child with their daily requirements of beta-carotene. Thus, introducing golden rice into the diet can significantly reduce the.
And here's my bibliography. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.